So, last day, still have the India bug. It survived the entire time. How are you? Alright, so now what's happening? Okay, so now we're on our way to the St. Francis Church, and it is the oldest European-built church in India. And it's also where Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorer, who laid claim here in Fort Kochi in India, where he was buried. He was actually buried there for about 15 years before then his body was taken back to Portugal. So here we are at the St. Francis Church, and it's just around the corner from the old Harbour Hotel. And again, it's one of the oldest European churches in Kerala. We're gonna go see if we can check it out. It's interesting. Okay, so the history of this church reflects the colonial struggle of the European powers in India from 15th to 20th century, which is something we're becoming more and more familiar with as we go throughout the country. The outside of the church is reflective of the Portuguese style. And again, this is where Vasco da Gama was buried for 15 years before he was taken back to Lisbon. So we're going to go in and see what's going on there. It does actually still operate as a church. There are English services and services in Malayalam. Looks like you can't videotape here. Okay. So I'll see you later. Okay. Bye. We're in the Vasco da Gama Square, and real quick, I just have to say I've always wanted one of those hats. When I lived in New York, because you can walk and carry whatever you need to, and you've got your umbrella on your head, I think that would be awesome. Anyway, okay, so we're in Vasco da Gama Square. We're getting ready to see the Chinese fishing nets. We were in Jewtown yesterday. The Chinese were here before the Portuguese ever came, and they came as traders in the 14th century from the court of Kublai Khan. So now what we're going to see are the large fishing nets that they'll dip down, and you can tell it's totally become a tourist thing. I think much more so than like actual functioning fishing. So
are these the nets?
Yeah, and that there is the net, and then these guys will take it down and then they'll lift it back up.
And then is this one that they're already lifting over here?
Right there. Yeah, so right there. Looks like they didn't catch anything. You can see them pulling. And they've got the weights on the end of it. But this was a fishing system that the Chinese actually brought to India, and I'm sure they took to any place that their merchants and traders were going. So we're on our way to the Fort Ayurveda for full Ayurvedic treatment, which is what Kerala is known for, and a specialty that they have. And it's what I know about Ayurveda is that it's the traditional, original Indian medicine form and holistic way of healing. But we're about to get a lot of oil put all over us, just like we did when we were in Jaipur when we first arrived in India.
And this is very, very, very shaky, so I'm going to stop.
Okay, so we are at Fort Ayurveda, and we're getting ready to go in for our treatment. Checking in. Hi, how are you? Good. We're excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You have any health problems?
No health problems, but I have, you can see my elbow injury.
Falling down?
What?
Falling down?
Falling down, yeah, hiking.
Only in this portion?
Only here. There's a little bit, but this is the only part that's sore. But otherwise, we're good.
Okay.
Hey,
Not a problem.
hey, can you show us the room where it's going to happen?
So this is oh sorry, shoes off.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sorry,
should know that by now. But
You can go in.
do you,
I
do
will
you
stay.
want me to- okay. This is our treatment room, and this is where our head goes for the oil drip, which I'm going to be able to talk more about later. We're leaving. We're leaving India. We're leaving Fort Kochi. Maybe we'll catch our flight. We've just been informed it's going to take longer to get there than we thought. Super relaxed. Had an Ayurvedic treatment. The entire old Harbour Hotel staff was like outside waving goodbye to us. It was a perfect send-off.
And we're in this like kind of old car.
Yes.
Goodbye, Fort Kochi.